Welcome back to another episode of First Shift, this series where I, as a side hustle expert, look at fellow gig workers and their first ever respective shift on their chosen app or platform. Today on the hot seat, I got Nova Hustles and his first day driving for Uber Eats. What's that? That other thing that we did last time? I should keep doing it here? Okay, well, it's time for the hot seat.
Just like that, guys. Since here we're online, I don't even know what this means. Unlock gold. I don't know. But we're online. We're online with Uber.
Yeah, to start here, I'll tell you, I'm not really a fan of Uber Eats. I mean, I've done it for years. It's just here in Pittsburgh, I just don't see the surge pay, the per delivery bonus on Uber Eats. But it does vary by driver and by market, if you didn't know that. So let's see what Nova gets.
We'll have a request, guys.
Show it to us.
$7.03 for 7.5 miles.
No. You should know this. It looks like Nova does drive on DoorDash as well. So anything that's like one-to-one, I want you to do $1.75 minimum paid out per mile. Ideally $2 to $3. That one-to-one, like $1 per mile. And I think this is going to be a clear decline.
No, thank you. How do I decline this?
Nice.
Leave me some comments down below, some tips. We were DoorDash, experts, but noobs when it comes to Uber.
All right, noob, let me tell you here. Well, hey, we're all noobs at one point, right? You got to start somewhere. How do you avoid trash orders, he asked. So better time of day, better days of the week, better staging areas, what we call power strips, areas that are really dense with the restaurants. Actually, we have a free terms and strategies guide. You can get that. It's for free at yourdrivermike.com so you can understand some of this terminology. But yeah, not waiting in bad, slow areas. And then also understanding just over time the performance of any given app. It doesn't have to be Uber Eats. Anything in like 3 weeks or so to understand, okay, is my marketplace a really busy market? Is it a really dead market when it comes to that respective app?
Alrighty, guys, it didn't take long, but we did a lot of declining here with Uber. And we have our first ever order here, paying $6.52.
Oh, nice screenshot. Appreciate that, Nova. $6.52 for 2.5 miles, 20 minutes quoted. Would you take this one? Let me ask you first here. So if we're going to go full focus mode, critiquing style here, I don't hate it. My minimum cash flow for you is really $7. Like, it's not even worth it unless, this was $7. It's close enough though. $6.52, 2.5, it meets our dollars to mile. 20-minute quote time there for the expected delivery. It's not bad.
But yeah, so at some point we are going to migrate to resting because I got to go to work tonight. But yeah, I mean, I do like that there's no zones. There's no schedule. You can just toggle.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, no zones. Well, actually, Nova just got an order. I'm going to show you that here in a second. Do you like Uber Eats and Grubhub that you can just go online anywhere in your active market? Like the Pittsburgh market is just the Pittsburgh market. It's not broken down further into different sub-markets like DoorDash does. And you can switch if it's busy enough on DoorDash, but do you like that flexibility or no? I don't hate it because it's just a different strategy, different style, I should say, of driving and strategy.
That's pretty neat. More trash.
Let's see it.
The same trash, actually, that I just showed you guys. I think I put a screenshot. I don't even know.
It's not a good sign.
But yeah, anyways. Okay, guys, we just picked up our second order here from Kava. I think it's paying
Oh, there we go. Excellent. $7.31, 1.7 miles, 19 minutes. By the way, what's like the shortest run you should expect? Like that ETA, it says 19 minutes. And typically that's from, your current destination to the restaurant to the customer, or just from the restaurant to the customer? It's always kind of muddy what that is. So let me know your thoughts on that or what that is down below. Help me out there. But 15 minutes is like kind of the minimum that you see on an ETA, unless it's like a block away or something. And you might have those every now and then, but this is great. This is great all around. Good job.
Alrighty, guys, we're here at China Express for our next order, paying $10.80 something, I think.
What do you think? Ooh, actually, I see something on the screenshot as well. So what do you think about this one? $10.80, 2.9 miles, 22 minutes quoted here. It's a single drop off. It's pretty good. It's pretty solid. I feel like Nova might run into a volume issue. Well, not necessarily volume, when I say volume, it just means like the amount of orders you're getting. So he is probably better said that it's a quality issue, that he's getting orders, but not a ton of them are great. And that takes time, right? Getting $4 order, $3 order, $4 order. It just takes time. I'm waiting. I'm not getting anything. I'm declining until you finally get something. I see Surge maybe though, right? That little area. Does he have a surge in his market? What is this, Virginia?
I mean, those trip radar orders are wild though. Like, who's taking those orders? Like, you got to just be bored and you want to drive around or something.
Nova, you are a valued team member. If you're not, consider subscribing here. All I do is help you make money in different side hustles. You can drop a like on this video here. Who does take Trip Radar, the rideshare and food delivery order options that show different requests to drivers or couriers at the same time? And a lot of the times it is less than desirable because of that. Because at least that's what I've seen. Okay, let me know if you've seen really stellar Trip Radars, but I've never seen it.
1722, 11 miles, but
what?
It's leaving me in Reston, which is why I took it, because I need to go there anyways.
That is really, you can see the experience. Good job, Nova. You can see his experience from driving on DoorDash prior, that he knows the ending destination, folks. I mean, we got resources on your driveformight.com that'll teach you this stuff if you don't know some of the basics. But it's 1712. It's 11.1 miles. That's not ideal. It's not fantastic on the dollars to mile ratio, but it's two different drop-offs, it looks like, or at least two orders, maybe to the same location, actually, it looks like. And then 48 minutes quoted, but Nova said that it's ending in a desirable area. So if you get pulled out far away on Uber Eats, and then if you get something that's, pulling you in your ideal spot, you're like, this is perfect. It's not the best pay, but I drive back there anyway, so at least I can get some money for it. Or in his case, he has work coming up, so if it's headed back home, if it's headed to somewhere you got to be, positioning, also very important.
Now, we're only 5 minutes from the first one. Now, I do feel kind of bad because I don't have any pizza bags. But then again, Uber didn't even give me a bag or nothing.
No, they're not going to.
You know what's crazy? At the Uber office, they had a bunch of, goodies, but they're just for show. The guy was like, oh, if I give you one, then I won't have anything in display.
Okay. Pizza bags and accessories. Don't get one if you're going to do this stuff for, a month or two. It's not really worth, unless you want to use a pizza bag for personal stuff, tailgates and whatever. But if you're doing food delivery for more than 3 months, I get the pizza bag. And especially on DoorDash, it actually unlocks more orders. It unlocks specifically pizza orders because you're the driver that actually has the pizza bag. And I use it all the time. Now, you can use standard Uber Eats bags. Most drivers, I think they're using DoorDash bags because that's free. I'm trying to remember if even Uber Eats gives you bags anymore. Let me know. But Grubhub used to. Do they still do that as well? But the DoorDash bags, you can fit a 12 by 12 pizza in, and that's it. So a pizza bag really comes into play if you, again, plan on driving a little bit longer or more hours, or you want to unlock those orders. We do have an affiliate storefront, link down below if you want some accessories, if you want to check it out.
Your acceptance rate is lower than average in your area.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
What can I say? I mean, I'm only taking decent offers.
Yep.
I don't even think I've taken quote unquote a banger. I'm just taking decent offers.
True.
It's not my fault. There's a lot of trash out there, right?
Don't worry about acceptance rate, folks. You cannot, as an independent contractor, the time I'm filming this, and it's been this way since gig apps basically started. I mean, this is part of being an independent contractor, that you can decline as much as you want, as long as you're not gaming the system or doing something shady. If you just are declining orders that don't make sense for you, you're allowed to do that. My acceptance rate has been single digits sometimes, so it's completely fine. All right, Nova looks decent on your first and what looks like your second day as well, driving Uber Eats. Yeah, it seems like you just got hit with no surge pay, no bonus pay. And there's a volume, but because there's no bonus pay or there's not higher tips, because tips could, boost up order pay as well, then you're just kind of stagnant. It was okay. The orders that you did take were pretty solid there. And again, that really shows the power of multi-apping. So it took a slow day, a so-so day, and boost up the earnings for that day's shift.